The Cannabis Show is for information only. You should always consult with a qualified and licensed physician or other medical care provider.
Today on The Cannabis Show, Hart and Kate are warming up in the back for another strain versus strain. Hart gives us the buzz on LPs and much more. Keep watching.
There's been a great push for education in the school system, but also a fair amount of doubt and misinformation. As with anything, you should know the risks and the benefits. Be aware and beware some of the potential pitfalls. And keep in mind that just saying no is a lot more realistic than just saying no. Of course, open, honest communication is important, including with your kids. If you don't know where to start, Google Sensible Cannabis Toolkit, and up will pop a wealth of information recently created by Canadian Students for Sensible Drug Policy, thanks to a grant from Canopy Growth. It was created for educators, for parents, for teachers, for doctors, for aunts, for uncles. If you're going to have the conversation, arm yourself with research-based information. Google Sensible Cannabis Toolkit, and don't be afraid of the conversation.
Player 1. Player 2. Fight.
It's time for strain versus strain. And Basil, you're looking a little different today. Oh wait, it's Kate. Kate is gonna be taking on Hart today. She's already beat Basil once, and she's gonna try to take another round. And if she does, she could be crowned the queen of strain versus strain. What's your record against Basil? 2-40.
Don't even go.
For your
You don't have glasses on though, so I've got a feeling maybe.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, it's a glass. Okay, for your chance to win a prize today, tell us who you think wins in the YouTube comments below. Today, Kate is representing Hexo and a 1-to-1 spray, CBD and THC. And Hart is representing from Hydropothecary, Taiga. You both will have 30 seconds to defend your strain. Okay, Kate, newbies first. You have 30 seconds to make your case. Are you ready?
Yeah, you gotta count me down.
Okay, ready? Oh, of course we'll count you down. 3, 2, 1, and go!
Okay, so you got 4 items in your purse or your pocket. What's it gonna be? Of course, you're gonna have your credit card, your gum, your lip stuff, a few bucks, and you're gonna have Hexo's 1-to-1 Sativa Elixir. It's a spray with MCT and peppermint oil, so it's just like under the tongue. It's the perfect balance of THC and CBD at about 10 milligrams per milliliter. It's discreet, it's easy to dose. It's a sativa variant of Northern Lights, which we all love. It's about 65 bucks. You can do it on a plane, you can do it on a train, you can do it with a top, you can do it with a shop. From a little to a lot, Elixir 1-to-1. Check your local cannabis store.
Oh my, put her down for my vote. That was awesome. Okay, no, but you know, Hart has surprised us in the past.
Oh,
okay.
he's surprising, all right.
Are you ready?
No.
No, okay. Not after that. All right, for Taiga. 3, 2, 1, and go.
All right, so Taiga is a brand new strain that has been released by the medical side, Hydropothecary. What's amazing about Taiga, it's a sativa dominant hybrid, but its effects are very mellow. It's got a nice light touch to it, 16 to 17%, so not super heavy. $9.50 for patients. Taiga, lots of alpha pinene in it. How appropriate, Taiga, another name for the boreal forest.
No,
there's also lots of caryophyllene in there.
Yeah.
What I want to say about it, Taiga, it's great.
That is awesome. Like, really good job, both of you. I'm really, really impressed. For those of you watching at home, who do you think won? Tell us in the comments below, and we'll announce a winner, a strain in an upcoming show. We'll also choose a winning YouTube comment at random to win a prize.
The Ontario government says a cannabis retail license will not be issued to a corporation if more than 9.9% of it is owned or controlled by one or more licensed cannabis producers or their affiliates. The province's new cannabis retail regulations, recently released, also stipulate that the restriction applies whether the producer's ownership of the corporation is direct or indirect. Applications for licenses began on December 17th, and retail stores are expected to open this April. Licensed producer Invictus has announced a strategic merger with G-Tech Holdings, forming Western Canada's largest indoor vertically integrated cannabis company. The combined entities would provide a robust, vertically integrated cannabis company focused on producing premium flower cultivated in purpose-built indoor facilities. The transaction would produce 400,000 square feet of purpose-built indoor cultivation, which spans across British Columbia, Alberta, and Ontario. Ontario-based Believe has announced that it has developed water-soluble cannabis-infused powder and sugar products to prepare for the adult recreational cannabis-infused food and beverage market next year. Believe's Hamilton laboratory is being expanded to make room for methods to formulate cannabis extracts into soluble flavorless powders, sugar crystals, and syrups for use in beverages and food products using stability-enhanced techniques for prolonged shelf life.
Hi, and welcome to the Cannabis Show, the last episode of the year.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. We got Evan on the end there, Kate, Hart, and myself. I'm Chris. And so, it was our first holiday season with legal cannabis. You guys notice anything different with parties or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, on the positive side, I went to a holiday party, and the person there who was hosting had an area set up for cannabis users. They even had a little cannabis little table for things to try, because you can actually gift people cannabis. So it was very conscious. I would love to see that.
Is this someone that works in the cannabis?
It is someone on the industry, but
and
still very,
no invite. No.
You know who even insists on knowing how to roll joints is Martha Stewart. She's like, of course I can roll joints for my host or for my guests.
Yeah, everybody.
As a perfect host, you should really know how to just put a couple little treats here and there.
Oh, is that what you did? Did you?
I absolutely did that. I had a lot.
Yeah, those
of fun
cookies
doing
are gone.
it. Yeah.
And I noticed my family was a little bit more open. They're always a little bit hesitant to ask me about my work, and so now that I think that it's recreational legal,
that's cool.
legal, everybody is a little bit interested to hear about what I do and what work's like for me.
Yeah, it did bring up some good discussions, with friends and family over the last little while, with cannabis. And maybe it had something to do with that it was over the holiday season, or the fact you're just chatting with people you haven't seen in a while, and when they find out and it's legal now, which is really cool. The only sort of negative was it was about a month ago. We were all at that Christmas party, but when we went outside, the guy kept ushering away from the smoking section, even from the hotel. And I was like,
saying it's wafting into the lobby. I'm like, well, cigarette smoke.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, you were there, big bong. Yeah, that was cool. That's okay. But no, I think it's looking good, and I think 2019 is going to be pretty fantastic. So. Until then, we will see you next week. Yeah.
Next year.
Oh, see what you did there. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.